start?
Yes, please.
Okay. Good afternoon, teacher.
Good afternoon.
Today is the presentation day, and here is our group members. This is the one. This is the me. This is the David, and this is the me. And I am the Lee. And our topic is about the power and influence leadership.
Yep.
Here is
It's okay, don't worry. You will come back. Yep.
Here is our table of the content. The first part will be the plastic code leadership problems, which is the non-code leadership. The power is centralized on the top. The less powerful objects of many population. And the second will be the concept. First will be the power, the second will be the influence. The third will be centrality to ethic leadership. And the third will be the recommendation. Okay, here is the first part, which about the problem. The first problem will be the unethical leadership, which is about the 80% of the employees, of the factory's employees, are using the strict 12 hours strict routine is 4 days on, followed by 4 days off. The shift will through day or night. According U.S. labor law, night work cannot work more than 8 hours in a 24 hours period. But the labor will here we're gonna work 12 hours, start at 8 p.m. to 8 a.m., which is illegal. And they are working at the noisy and the hot environment, which are not good for their health and for their mind. Therefore, plastic managers have negative impact to the employee lives and healthy. That employees have to adjust their home lives to system and adapt to uncomfortable working hours. And the second problem will be the power is the centralized on the top. For the plastic coats factories, their leadership style is top to down. That which means all the decisions are made by the top, and the workers and employees there can only follow the order by the top, and they can't do anything by themselves. The leader are not taken about the people who face and have the deep understand to the problems, and this will influence the benefits, and it will happens a lot of problems. When power are holding too much to the palm, this will the things what will gonna happen. And the third thing is about the less powerful. Less powerful is seen as objectives to many mean populations. That means the employees feel like they are machines, as the leadership is the performance focused. The leader are only focused the benefits what the employees made, and this will not good for the company. It will not solve the problem inside the company effectively, since the people in the company could understand each other's. The companies also face high turnover by these things happened.
Okay, thank you, Chase. And good afternoon, teacher. I'm Huy, and I will continue with the power definition. The power is the ability to influence the attitude or behavior of one or more targets based on the various kind of resources and at different point in time. And the first kind of power is hard power based on the fear of punishment. They come with compliance and resistance complaint is the person goes along with the request grudgingly, and they don't put many effort on the work, and the resistance is the person oppose the request and try to avoid it. There are three sources of hard power. This is reward, progressive, and legitimate. The reward means that the employee get the bonus when they finish their work or achieve the goal, and the progressive that the employee work with the fear of punishment, and legitimate that the employee work with their responsibility. And the second kind of power is the soft power, because the act of love come from with the personal relationship or characteristic, and this kind of is commitment. The person is enthusiastic with the request and carry the task out. And it also has three sources. It's expert, reference, and information. The example of the expert source is Fugate, and the reference is answer to this from Minman. And thank you.
Teacher, recommend a lot. And now we will move to the concept of influence. And as you see in the slide is the definition of influence concept is the effect a person's action have on the attitudes, values, belief, or action of others. And in the influence concept, we need to pay attention in the 9 influence tactics. It is a personal appearance, the rational persuasions, exchange, inspirational appearance, correlation tactics, consultations, pressure ingredients, and legitimating tactics. Now I will discuss detail of these 9 tactics. The first one is a personal appearance. The personal appearance is reminding the target of a personal relationship as friendship or loyalty to get agreement based on that. For example, the manager can treat well to employees and making them have a feeling like a close friend, and to influence the staff behavior. And the second one is rational persuasions. It is using the fact and logic to argue the target. And for example, is manager can provide a reasonable orientation or factual evidence to persuade the employee and do their request. And the third one is the exchange. The exchange is bringing reciprocity norms to rewarding the target with benefit in exchange for a request. For example, the manager can promise to offer the higher salary or a promotion for employee when they complete their task. And the next one is inspirational appearance. Inspirational appearance appealing the target values, ideas, and goals. For example, manager can increase confidence. Manager can increase employee confidence by honoring them and do something to make them feel more confidence. And the next one is coalition tactics. Is getting support from others to help the employee and make them have agreement to the request. For example, is provide assistance from the partner company to help the employee. And about the consultations. Consultation is getting people involved in deciding how to plan or change will be have done in the future, and it will increase the commitments. The manager can often organize a meeting for everyone to discuss and to contribute their idea to the future plan of the company. And about the presso, presso is like using the warning repeated the demand or threaten. It's like the leader will intimidate punishment if employee cannot comply the request. After that is the ingratitude. Ingratitude is agreeing with the targets or pointing out similarities, barrier in making a request. For example, is a manager and leader should do unexpected favor or extra respectful to employee. And the last one is legitimating tactics. It is just simple like claiming the position of authorities. For example, we like somebody use the power of director to make staff comply the request. And now David will move on centrality of ethics to leadership.
Okay. Good afternoon, teacher. My name is David. My part is an entirety of the leadership. I think be a good leader. First, you need to be a good person. Then, you need high communication, and you must be kindly receive the people's suggestion. And I think, for example, in the company, a good leader behavior totally affect the other employee behavior. If you are not good leader, then the employees don't follow you. My first point is positive impact on the lives of the followers. This point is people always like become billion rich people and want to become a CEO or good boss. But we are human being. We are human being. Human being is a social animal, and a social animal must have live in a large group in the world, and we must separate. People need to separate who is someone is leader or someone is followers. And if you follow a good leader, then you will be success. I will give an example. Like I always reading a book. My favorite book is Alibaba: How to Become Successfully. And my favorite CEO is Jack Ma. When he started business, he only have 4 employees to follow him. And doing many times and many fields, he worked very hard. Now it's become world famous company. Now below the company have more than 10,000 employees to follow him. Why? Why many people to follow him? Because they believe the Jack Ma give every employee a small stock to keep them staying in the company, and every day and every year have bring them to traveling world somewhere. This a very kindly leader, and which is other leader want to learn. And I think it's a good leader need to change the followers' life, because we follow to you. You need change our life because we work hard, and I help you to be a success and get high volume. Yeah, this is my point. And the second point is power grading and normal assertive response for leaders. See, just now we talk about leader. Leader, of course, own the huge power, but we also need to think we have power because we need to help the social reality. We need help to the country. We need to reduce the gap between the rich and the poor. And I stayed in Singapore many years, and actually I like go to the supermarkets. I will give an example like FairPress. FairPress CEO, the name is Tan Chen, and he is very focused social reality and help the poor family. Like he cooperation with the charitable organization, like send the free rice to every poor family, and this is why FairPress is a big market in the whole Singapore, because the product price is lower than the cold storage and other very high supermarket, because everyone can buy, and they can reduce costs to help everyone. Then everyone also help them to get price or get volumes. Yeah, this is help. The leader help everyone. Everyone also help leaders, and I also saw a video from the other teacher, like YouTube, the Google company, and I never I never go to the Google company before, because Google company is my dream company. I want to be higher than, because I saw inside the Google company have many, even have buffet food, and even have gym room and sports room, video game room. This all free, and the Google CEO is very kindly let them to free work. You can go to work. If you're not happy, you do not go work. It's okay. So this is my point is, yeah, you have own power. You have own power. You can control everything. You can make your employee be a good life, because for my employee life, I think I follow a leader. Firstly, I need to change my life. Secondly, I want to learn something. Learn what they need. What can I be? And my third part is respect for the person. Respect for the person is very simple. Actually, every people, every company, in every company, we should be respect people. Like even you are leader, even you are employee, we need to respect everyone. If leader don't respect the employee, leader will be a tyrant, and I think if you don't respect employee, the company value will going down and not be longer. And the last part is the leaders help to establish and reinforce organization values. If I was a leader, I will make sure that every employee have be useful. No one is not useful, because I will put every employee in the right position and give the organization high values. Because I don't want to waste every person in the company just sit there and do nothing. I want to keep everyone in company should be useful. And I'm at in this.
Okay, next. Hi, I'm going to talk about the recommendations. So basically, the recommendation will be based on the two questions: what kind of power and influence should the new managing director use, and how we use it effectively. So first, the recommendation for him is using legitimate power to change the schedule. He have power to change the schedule. When we the problem in the in the first part we found out is the 12-hour working strictly. So for employees, 12-hour working is too long for the 1 day. Then one thing is illegal is 12-hour work for the night shift that we have found out. So I suggest to change the schedule. So we save the period, we save the amount of working. I can set the new schedule that is more reasonable for the employees, so can, and as well as respond enough the production for the company. So let's count the simple math. So I will show you the new schedule. So in the first half they have 20 hours per day, right? So 1 week is 48 hours. They have 4 days on and 4 days off. So if I take 48 hours divided by 6, so I have 8 hours per day. So that means they have only 2 days off per week. But why I want to work the 8 hours per day, the most important, I give the employee more time to spend for the family, to rest and take care of the family and for their private life. And the 8 hours also reduce the harm because they work in the hot environment, and this schedule will reduce the harm for the employee health. So, and during the public holiday we can reduce the production. Why? Because not so many people are willing to work during the public holiday. So basically we just reduce the production in public holidays, then the other time we can extend the working. So in the reduce the production in purpose of reduce number of employees and give a day off to them. So like we will divide part by part. Like we assign for this part. So maybe Christmas they have a day off. Maybe Chinese New Year they don't have. So this will be fair for everyone.
Okay.
And the manager also use the rewards and exchange tactics to engage the followers. So, but this means the more incentive for employees who take the night shift and work in the noisy and hot environment, such as the insurance and bonus. So the incentives does not need to be cash. They can be some kind of reward. It can be insurance, can be educational support, and can be schedule flexible. Because I read in the employees had a few educational, so the educational support will be very important and very useful for them.
Okay.
So, and I strongly suggest more incentive for employees who work during public holiday. It can be double salary during Christmas, so we'll make them happy to work. It's not like the feeling during holiday and the company to work as many days, so it's like the feeling of manipulation. So it will make them feel better to work harder. Using the referral power to maintain a good relationships. The employee should be able to communicate with manager in various channels instead of one-way communication from manager. One-way communication is mean manager talk to employee, but they are not able to talk to him and reflect to him. So this one and manager should listen to the followers' idea and just so it means the employees will feel the manager is take care of them, so they feeling good, they will work better and the relationship is better. So the various channels can be the mailbox, the survey, the hotline, and whistleblower. This means the employee doesn't need to talk directly. They have many ways to communicate with the manager, so they can talk. Maybe whistleblower as anonymous. So this will be easy for employees to communicate. Using the consultation to engage the attention in decision making. Most of people from the bottom of company, they will have the generate most idea. They understand the deeper the problem because they are facing the problem directly. So getting them involved in decisions, in deciding how the plan or the change will be done. So it will be the effective decision making process. As the good example about the Japan. So sometimes it can take it can have a problem because it will take a long time to make the decisions. But I believe with the 650 employees in the plastic co, so it's not gonna take a long time. Maybe they can set them a group in the past and they will brainstorm and they give the proposal to the manager, so we can shorten the process. So when the employees are involved in deciding, they can talk what they want to change, then it will increase commitment. People are willing to give the idea, then the decision making will be effective. So further we can develop the company. Next one. This one is the additional reading from my smart power. So smart power means the combining the elements of hard power and soft power in ways that are mutually reinforcing. And great leaders know when the hard power is not enough. So we cannot use only when we use hard power too much. It also got a problem. So we need to balance the hard power and soft power to reinforce this. Which one will reinforce? And now for let's go, they use the hard power too much. So I believe in the 3 years forward, they want to apply the cultural involvement. So I believe it will be very good strategy, because the soft power can apply to the long time, because they can use full in long time, not like hard power is will result in the short time. So I believe it will be right way for the new manager to lead the company.
Yeah.
Yes. So that's all for our presentation.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Okay. Thanks for the presentation and a very in-depth explanation on the concept. Let's go back to your recommendation. Okay. Okay. So you talk about legitimate power. You talk about this one next, reward power, reference power, consultation is the tactic. Okay. Why you all never use coercive power?
Because I'm not success. I didn't success about the coercive power, because for now they use too much the hard power. So the employee just go to work, just go to work as like they feel like not against the manipulations. So they just work. So we cannot force the employees like that. We need to use the different way to make them feel better.
Sure.
Regarding the second recommendation, reward, how do you, in this case, how do you determine which employee will give insurance, which employee will want, you have to give monetary benefits. So how do you advise us to find out? Sure.
Yes.
Thank you.
Yes. So the answer is the employee, the managers not like giving the decisions. They need to understand their employee as well. So what is going on in the company? So we can because the giving the good communications. So employees can have reflections, can talk to manager. So and plus the understanding with employees. So manager will decide which kind of reward will give to the employees. So as the employees has the few educational qualifications, so after they file out and they analyze, they can give them the educational support for that. as kind of employee, something like that.
Okay. Ken, thank you very much, guys. Good
Thank
job.
you.
Thank you. Please for the recording. Then we all of you just come over here.